Hi, I'm waiting for it to go live. If you see me, it's not live on all platforms. There seems to be a delay. There we go. Okay. Hi, welcome to the weekly brunch with the Loon. I am the Loon, and welcome. This is just a weekly, let's focus on some positivity type of situation. So before we get into it, I wanted to start by saying, please, if you like this video, go ahead and click like, subscribe, and if you think someone could benefit by what we talk about today, please share it. Now, the main topic today is soup season. It is soup season. It's the winter months are quickly coming up upon us now that it's October, not November yet. And I think it's important that it's time to start getting ready for those cold winter months. Now, I'm just going to jump into it and we're just going to discuss this. These are a few things to keep in mind. Remember to always dress in layers, especially if you're going through menopause, because you'll be dressed for the winter weather and get a hot flash and take off that big coat and you're not in layers. And then you drop down in temperature, chances of getting cold, and we don't want to make winter the worse. Another one, and this is important, and I know this is the end of the weekend, but this is something you could plan for next weekend, possibly, even though it's Halloween. Check your inventory for winter items, winter coats, gloves, hats, sweaters, scarves, socks, and waterproof coats. Waterproof coats preserves your normal coat, like a little layer plastic thing, from those rainy, mushy weather, so it doesn't get moldy. Check your footwear. I said socks already, but check your boots. Make sure there's no holes. Shoes. Make sure you have waterproof shoes or waterproof boots. That's something most people don't think about because they think it's a snow, but snow does melt and it becomes a watery mess. Check your home for any required installations, but keep in mind for ventilation. Um, we have the heat going during these cold months, and we're not circulating enough air. I tend to lower my heating, if not turn it off completely when I go out to work, and open two windows cross from each other and let it ventilate the air and circulate some air. Insulation. You may have a little gap that was a nice little breeze during those summer months, but now you need to make sure that you insulate the heat that you're burning up, whether you're using oil or electric. Take time to verify that you have proper air circulation. You may need to speak to a professional about that and find out what works with your home. A humidifier is key. With the heat going in your house and you're having minimal ventilation going through, what tends to happen is you get dry air, gives you problems breathing, you feel stuffy, and this will help alleviate that. Take precautions to keep your pipes and plants from freezing. You own a home, you want to make sure your pipes don't freeze if the temperature takes a drastic dip. We never know. Meteorologists are correct how many percent of the time? Take the precautions. Make sure, check your pipes, make sure they're not exposed. Think about your last winters if you had this problem. What did you do? This is the time before it becomes an issue to start thinking about it. If you're keeping a home pantry, now we're into my neck of the woods, what I like to do. This is the time to check your pantry inventory. Do your inventory and see what you want to do. Focus on non-perishables. Are you stocked up on what you like to eat that's non-perishable? And the best way to do it, since I would say do it throughout the year, but since now we're approaching winter, this is the best time to look for sales at those stores near you, within your vicinity. If you're a gardener, you may want to prep your soil for the winter cold. So this way your soil is ready to start working, if you like to garden, as soon as the last frost hits, which I don't think anyone can predict. But that's the way things go. So is there anything I missed that you want or believe people should have as a checklist for when it comes to getting ready for winter? This is Delone, your weekly brunch. Spent the week just thinking, what do I need to do during these cold months to make sure I'm comfortable and I'm provided for and I should not have no worries. We want to alleviate stress. We want to be prepared for anything that happens. And until next week, bye now.